The next day, Mara was home. I knew before I even opened my eyes properly. There was a sound from somewhere in the house. A cup, a chair moving, footsteps, soft ones, and I just knew. I lay there for a moment, listening. It felt different. The house felt different. Fuller, somehow, like the air knew someone was in it. Dot was on the windowsill, same as always. The birds were outside, same branches, same morning light. But today felt lighter. I got up, found my school notebook from the floor. There was homework in there somewhere. I wasn't really thinking about that. I was thinking about Mara being home. I sat cross-legged on the floor and opened the notebook, started on the homework. But my pencil kept drifting to the edges of the page. Little things. A small bird. A face that wasn't anyone. Waves, maybe. Or just lines that wanted to be waves. I do that sometimes. My hand keeps moving when my brain goes quiet. And my brain had gone quiet because I was listening. Footsteps. A drawer. The low sound of something. Music, maybe, or a voice from somewhere. Mara sounds. I didn't need to be in the same room. Just knowing she was there was something. For a while, that was enough. But then it wasn't. I don't know exactly when it changed. One moment I was drawing little creatures in the margin, and the next moment I wanted, I don't know, more maybe. I put the notebook down. I walked out of my room, down the hall, and there she was. Laptop open on the table, phone next to it, a cup she hadn't finished. She was looking at the screen, really looking, the kind of looking where the rest of the room disappears. I stood there for a moment. She didn't look up. I went back to my room. I sat on the bed, picked up Dot, and I tried to figure out what I was feeling. Because she was right there. I had just seen her. So why did it feel like she was somewhere I couldn't reach? I looked at Dot's little stitched face. Dot didn't have an answer. Dot just looked back at me, the way Dot always does, gently. I looked at the drawing on the wall, the house, the sun, the stick figures. I looked at the birds outside, everything in its place, and me, sitting in the middle of it, missing someone who was home. I know, it didn't make sense. I tried going back to the notebook, drew a few more lines, a doorway, a figure at a table. Then I put the pencil down, and I went back. This time I had something in my hand, a drawing I'd done. Not because she needed to see it, just because I needed a reason. She looked up this time, smiled. A real one, I think. A quick one. Said something about the drawing, something kind. And then her eyes went back to the screen. I came back to my room, and I sat there and I thought, I know she loves me. I know the work is real. I know she's tired in a way that doesn't always show on the outside. I knew all of that, but knowing something and feeling something are two different things. You can know someone loves you and still miss them, both at the same time. I didn't know that was allowed before, but I think it is. I went back to the drawing, a proper one this time, not margin doodles. I got the colored pencils from the shelf. I wasn't thinking about Mara anymore, not exactly. I was just drawing. A house, bigger than the one on the wall, with a window and light coming through it, and two figures inside, small, near each other. I don't know how long I was there like that. Long enough that I forgot to listen for the house sounds. Long enough that I forgot I had been missing anything. And then I heard footsteps. Different ones, coming closer. and Mara was in the doorway. She wasn't looking at anything else, just standing there, looking at me. I looked up. She said my name, softly. Then, "What are you drawing?" I showed her. She sat down on the floor next to me. Not for long, a few minutes, maybe. She looked at the drawing, asked about the figures. I told her. She didn't say anything for a moment. Then she put her hand on my shoulder, just for a second. And then she got up and went back to her work. And I sat there, holding the drawing. And the missing was still there. A little. But underneath it, something else. Something quieter. Like when you've been holding your breath, and you finally just let it out. I looked at Dot on the windowsill. I looked at the two figures in my drawing. Small, near each other. That was enough. That was exactly enough. I've been thinking about that word, missing. We usually use it for people who are far away, but I think you can miss someone in the next room. I think you can miss someone who is looking right at you. And I don't think it means anything is wrong. I think it just means you love them. That's all. Just, you love them. Has that ever happened to you? Missing someone who was right there? You don't have to figure out what it means. I don't think it means anything bad. I think it just means your heart is paying attention. See you next time. There's something coming. Something new. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Actually, I'm a little nervous.